had a vote with my kids. It was either gloss black, pearl black, two-tone, which I don't even have the pearl black or the gloss. I do have some gloss black, old gloss black, or red. And my red idea is to use this Rust-Oleum gloss apple red as a base coat. I used Rust-Oleum flat white primer to make that red pop. The brighter the primer, supposedly, the brighter the paint is, and it is really bright. I'll get my really bright flashlight here, and yeah, it pops. But yeah, my son said black. Of course, he always kind of goes that route, and I do a lot of stuff like that. But yeah, my daughters both picked the red. My idea here is, after this sets, I just spent the last 30 hours, it was about 30 hours, stripping old gray primer, the same red, and this duplicolor off of this truck with super clean. Stripped it completely because I didn't let it set long enough, and when I applied the duplicolor top coat over this Rust-Oleum, it lifted. It didn't stick. I don't even understand how it did it, but the little line right here on the bed, in all the door seams and on the tailgate, it lifted out of the creases. It was really weird. It's like it shrunk. I read it afterwards, and it says somewhere on the back of the can that it is fast drying. So it sets way too fast. It cures out too fast to put it on this Rust-Oleum with it still in the curing process. So I'm going to let it set. I'm not going to touch this for the next 24 to 48 hours. And you can see I'm light on right there. It's not complete coverage right there because I'm going to do the interior of the bed and the top of the bed black. I'll do all the vents and stuff as best as I can. I can already see there's little bits of dust particles on it and stuff. I don't care. It's an RC. You know, we're gonna beat them up. It's gonna get scratches. And that's something I was gonna say also. This duplicolor, man, that stuff was hard to get off. That was a process. I went back and forth scrubbing it for 30 hours. I'm not sure why. I've seen a lot of people remove paint off of plastic models and RCs and stuff with super clean, and it always lifts right off. But this, it did not lift off, and I had to read the back. It's acrylic lacquer. It's acrylic lacquer, so for some reason it's really hard paint once it's dried somewhat. So, and then the super clean made it gummy compared to the rest. I don't know. I don't know paint stuff like that. I've done all kinds of models, and I've used LA's Awesome, and back in the day I used a oven cleaner called Mr. Muscle. I can't even remember where it used to come from. It's some dollar store, but I can't find it anymore. That stuff would eat right through the plastic. If you left it 30 minutes too long, you wouldn't have a model left. But it stripped all the paint. If you timed it perfect, you'd have a perfectly clean model. You know, a little bit of toothbrush and it was over. So, and I didn't even use a medium bristle brush on this. I used a firm or stiff bristle toothbrush, and man, it was a job. It was a job to strip. All the underneath I'll probably do black. Inside the bed, inside the cab, it really came out pretty good. There's, like I said, there's little bits of lint, dust. I'm not gonna worry about it. My son's got the idea that he wants he's wanting me to do some graphics on it of some sort, and I told him, you know, maybe we could get some decals for it. I don't really know if I want to do the factory original Orlandoo decals, or if I want to try and come up with something different. I don't know, some flames or some skulls or something. I don't know. It might be kind of a chore to find them. So it might just end up being this inferno red metallic. And I did I showed it to my kids. That color, it looks good on this truck. This is not going to be the final product. It's going to be this darker red. I don't know if you can really tell the difference, but yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. It looks good. The kids liked it, so it'll be the only bright red one that I have done, other than, you know, I painted up this old van body, but I haven't built it. But this one, full aluminum chassis. Yeah. So that's all I wanted to show right now. This was supposed to be a faster process, and I messed up. I'm not gonna say I didn't. I definitely did. It was my fault for not letting the paint set long enough. I didn't let this primer cure out fully. I gave it 20 minutes and just dry enough that I could touch it and it didn't stick to my fingers. I mean, I got paint all over me anyway from all this stuff. But 20 minutes, and then I put the red on it. I shook the red for the last 5 minutes of it sitting, of the primer setting. So it was good and mixed, and it came out nice and even. I've rotated them around and looked at them a couple of times. There's no lint on the tailgate or dust or anything really. It came out really good. I actually painted the bottom part first. The inside's still white primer. I hope I don't knock this off. This is just sitting on here, no tape holding it down. Yeah, I'm not going to move that. The bed has tape under there. I only saw one. Yeah, there's a lot of little lint on this side, it looks like. Really small though. I could wet sand this, but I'm not gonna. I'm just done. I just wanted to get it painted. I might do more red underneath the bed and not paint it black. I don't know yet. I might just let that cure out like that and do more red. The inside of the body, I don't want to mess the outside up, so I'm kind of leery about doing red on the interior part of the cab. I could have filed out the little ridge on the inside of the windows and everything. I just said, forget it, I'm done. I want to get this thing painted and done. There's a little spot of dust, and it's black. I don't know where it came from, probably off this box. Right there, dead center. It looks white on here, but it's actually not. There it is. There it is. And then up here, there's another one. So, I mean, it's not going to be perfect. I'm not going to worry about it. So, I don't know what the other side looks like right now because the cap's stuck, and I don't want to knock that down. So, it's not been very long since I painted it. I don't know, 10 minutes. I mean, you can see my paint box. There's hair in it from my kids walking by. All the other stuff I painted. The cat gets in this box every once in a while and I have to rush him out and get out of it. But whatever. Usually nothing falls off of the box once it's had some paint on it and it gets sticky. So I've painted at least 50 different models. Well, I'm gonna say I've painted probably 10 in this box. I threw my other box away. There were so many colors in it. Anyway, that's just the way I've always done it. Too cheap. That's it though. I'll get back at it when it's dry well, not just dry to the touch. I've got to let this set for quite a while. I'm kind of impatient when it comes to paint, and that usually causes me to mess up, but it is what it is. It was a pain to remove. I just realized I missed that. I didn't paint under there. Oh well. Might get it when I do it, if I do a second shot with for the interior. Might just black it out.